Sawadee Krap, I'm JP Mestanza. Today is Thursday, January 6th. Welcome to Phuket Xtra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. The Thailand COVID-19 alert level has been risen from 3 to 4 by the Public Health Ministry as Omicron cases continue to rise in Thailand. The COVID alert level 4 has officials encouraging people to work from home, limit the number of people at gatherings, could include the closure of, quote, risk areas, in addition to a reduction in travel, both interprovincial and daily commutes. The highest alert level is 5, which would require a quarantine for all international arrivals, a curfew, and a ban on gatherings of 5 or more people. The raising of the COVID alert level to level 4 comes ahead of tomorrow's crucial CCSA meeting, in which officials are expected to make a number of decisions, including whether the suspension of the test and go as well as sandbox schemes will be extended until the end of the month in the face of rising Omicron cases and COVID-19 cases outright, after officials this morning announced 5,775 cases over the past 24 hours. Based on the rise of infections, officials at the Department of Disease Control, they say that new cases could quickly surpass 10,000 a day in the coming weeks, echoing statements made last week by officials that cases could reach, at best, 10,000 per day and at worst, 30,000 per day by the end of January and the beginning of February. Officials are strongly advising people to postpone non-essential travel out of the provinces and out of Thailand altogether. The news also comes as Phuket tests between 3,000 to 5,000 foreign tourists daily for COVID-19 infections, with the island seeing an average of 30 to 50 tourists test positive each day, all with mild symptoms. It's prompted island officials to scramble to find more rooms on the island for hotel isolation in lieu of hospital rooms to make space for more serious cases there. To this end, officials in Phuket are now also requesting more resources to test tourists upon arrival and say that 5 more mobile lab vehicles are on their way to the airport for this week. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. A top-level national health official is threatening legal action to pubs and restaurants in Phuket if an infection case is found there and the venue is lacking in upholding COVID prevention measures. The Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Public Health, the MOPH, delivered a stern warning this morning at a press conference at Phuket Hospital on a day when Phuket recorded 283 total COVID cases, the highest number of daily infections in several months. He says that any pub or restaurant found lacking in upholding COVID prevention requirements, where a person is later confirmed as infected with COVID, would face legal action. He also recommended that people returning from interprovincial travel should be tested by antigen test kits at least twice, 3 days apart, and is requesting returnees to self-monitor symptoms for at least 14 days and work from home for the first week of their return. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. A budget has been approved to purchase 60,000 doses of Moderna COVID-19 vaccines, which will be used to provide a 4th booster shot for Phuket residents. Rewat Arirob, the president of the Phuket Provincial Administrative Organization, or the Obojo, explained this week that efforts for the local economy of Phuket to improve are ongoing, but that meant increasing numbers of infections would arrive with incoming tourists to the island. He stated that a budget has been approved for the Obojo to buy 60,000 doses of the Moderna vaccine, while stating that they could arrive this month, although it's unclear when they would be made available for Phuket residents and who would be prioritized. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Quality guaranteed since 2012. Call M Painting today. A wildlife veterinarian has confirmed the Sambar deer, or the queen deer, left unable to walk after a fall onto a beach access track at Nui Beach yesterday, has received treatment and will be better within a week. A senior veterinarian at the Phuket Provincial Livestock Office arrived at the beach access road early yesterday evening to provide assistance to the wounded animal after it fell down the steep slope near Nui Beach and hurt its left foreleg. The injury was a sprain and antibiotics were administered. The tourists at the beach who saw the deer in distress provided whatever assistance they could, according to reports, and the deer escaped its enclosure, and wildlife officers did say it does have a private owner, and it's now on the road to recovery. 56 tourist infections along with 227 local infections puts yesterday's total number of cases to 283, numbers the island hasn't seen since September. But unlike September, no new deaths were recorded so far for January. In fact, Phuket hasn't seen a COVID-19 death since December 21st. Yesterday's infections pushes the total number of cases for Phuket this month to 913, for a daily average of 183. Meanwhile, Thailand cases continue to rise, although deaths remain low, after 5,775 cases were confirmed, along with 11 new fatalities nationwide over the last 24 hours. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Join us again tomorrow on Friday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.